Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to do this eye makeup look, and I came up with this yesterday. I had a Holy Communion to go to, so I was kind of in a rush and I just basically picked up whatever was near me, and I had this near me. This is the MUA Glitter Ball palette, and I have this quite a long time, and it's only I think it's my second or third time using it, and I'm actually using these eyeshadows wet, so you get the most of it. I'm gonna write a blog post about this, so if you want to see or to, yeah, if you would like to know what my opinions about this palette, I'll have my blog listed down below, so you can go and check that out. I hope you enjoyed this video, and let's get to it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply some eyeshadow base, and I'm using I Heart Stage eyeshadow base, and I'm just going to apply a really small amount and some on my bottom lash line, and I'm just going to blend it out. I don't like you to use a lot of that shadow base, just because if you use too much it actually tends to crease, so it doesn't really help you out that much. But if you use like a small amount, it really helps. And I'm just gonna slightly wet my brush. What I'm doing is actually just slightly rubbing it on a baby wipe, so that I don't have too much wetness on my brush. And I'm gonna use this colour here. And what I like to do is wiggle my brush in it and then just tap it off, just because they're kind of dusty, and even when it's wet it is still a bit dusty. So then I'm just going to pat it on all over my eyelid, just like so. And it really is such a pigmented palette. It's unreal how beautiful all the colours are. And just get a small bit more. And what I'm doing is actually just like drawing out my socket around my eyeball, just like so. And I really like this, and as I said, I used this yesterday, just like really quick. What I do then is get my brush like this and just kind of pull away the edges of the eyeshadow, so that I have something to work with in the crease area, just slightly, not too much, so that I have something. As you can see on that, I've small bit, and I'm gonna put some of this on the bottom lash line. And I have no foundation on, because you will get quite a bit of fallout from these shadows, so just be aware of that, especially if you're not using them wet. They are very dusty. And then I'm going to use some Naked from the Naked palette on a fluffy brush, and just blend all that harsh line out so that it looks really nice and flawless. And I'm using really gentle strokes, just backwards and forwards. My brush is barely touching my eye, so that it gets really smooth edge, and also it's much easier to blend that way. And when you're blending these eyeshadows are quite shimmery, so the edge of the eyeshadow where you're blending it will be less shimmery. So what I like to do is just kind of go over my eyelid so that it's not too shimmery on the eyelid, and like really not shimmery at all, and just where the eyelid or eyeball is. And just like so. Can you see all the fallout of my nose? And the reason I'm using Naked is because it's a matte eyeshadow, and I don't like shimmery shadows in my crease. Then what I'm going to use is some of my Creep from the Naked palette. You could also use the black that it's actually in the palette, this one, but or if you just have a matte black, you could just put this on your top lash line, and what I like to do is just blend it out. If you want, you can put an eyeliner on top of that, but I like it this way, it's more smokier. I'm just going to put some of that black on my bottom and just blend that out as well, so that it looks all seamless and nice, just like so. And with that fluffy brush again, I'm going to get Virgin, and I'm just going to apply that to my brow bone. Small bit of highlight. And the reason I'm using the same brush is that it's just going to marry all these shadows together, and it's not like, you know, it's just because I've used some of that naked on this anyway, so you know. And that is all for the eyes, guys. I'm going to go and do the rest of my face, and I'll be back. Okay guys, this is the finished look, and I really liked it. It's really quite, it's not like too much out there, but it's, you can wear this like during the daytime as well. And I'm just going to tell you quickly what the rest of my face is. For my blush, I've actually used this palette as well, and I used this little peachy shadow here, and no one is going to know you have eyeshadow on your cheeks, and it's kind of shimmery. So while all of these shadows are shimmery and like so, they're quite shimmery, so it kind of doubles up as a highlight as well. And it's quite, you know, it's not too much like in your face on your cheeks, you know, so I really like it. And for my lips, I have my favorite, I think this is Lucky Stars, I don't know what it's called, but this is lip gloss from Rimmel. And that is all. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial, and if you would like to see more from this MUA palette, make sure to like the video so I know that you would like to see more. And thanks for watching. Bye guys.